my son was sitting on the couch outside. And he's like, Mom, can I go with you? And I said, no. I said, no, don't go with me. You can stay there. I said, we can come back for you. Well, I'll come back for you and we can go do something. He said, okay, Mom. He goes, can you bring me something to eat? I said, yeah. He wanted Wingstop. I asked my son, when they asked him to put his hands up in the air, did he have anything in his hands? He said, actually, when I was about to put my hands up, they shot me. He goes, and the lighter, I had a lighter in my hand, it fell out of my hand onto the floor, and then I reached for my back, and that's when they fired some more. He goes, because I had already got shot and I thought I had got tased. He goes, but then when I saw blood, I realized I got shot. And the lighter I dropped, it fell out of my hand. It was in my hand and it fell out of my hand. And I said, okay. I said, so they thought it was a gun, but it was a little torch lighter, 4 inches.
Man, they could always just sitting there, dude, doing nothing.
Nothing didn't cross my mind that it would be an officer to shoot my son. My mom's like, I need to go find out what's going on with my son. And they grabbed my mom and put her to one side. And they told her, ma'am, you need to go to spawn. They never told me where my son got shot, how he got shot, what happened, how many times he got shot. I was asking what happened, and they wouldn't tell me. All they said was go to spawn, go to spawn. Another officer approached me and said, right now we can tell you it's not critical. I don't even know where my son was shot. They didn't tell me where my son was shot. They didn't tell me anything. Then when he was in ICU, we finally found out where he got shot. We didn't know. We didn't know until after they did the surgery and everything. That's when we found out that he had gotten shot. One of them ruptured his colon. He had to get it reconstructed. And that bullet went into his spine, which is still lodged in there right now. They couldn't do that surgery. They did surgery on his arm that was all fractured from the shot. They shot him here. They shot him under his arm. Another shot went through, grazed him through his neck. And I didn't find all this out until after the surgery. The police were the only ones coming up to us. So, that lady that apparently, my son says it was a female cop that shot him. And we didn't know who she was. Spine surgeon is supposed to be here so I can talk to them and see what's going to happen. And it's a possibility that he probably will stay paralyzed. He just says he's in a lot of pain, and when I first got here, he was unaware of what happened. He said, Mom, why did they shoot me? He didn't even know why he got shot. He said, what happened? Why were they shooting at me? I told him, because they thought you robbed a store. He's like, oh, he goes, well, I didn't even know what was going on. He goes, when I woke up, they were there, and they told me to put my hands up in the air. But before I could reach up, he goes, they shot. He goes, and I reached for my back because my back was hurting because I thought they had tased me. And he goes, and then I realized, no, I got shot. He goes, and then my lighter fell out of my hand, and they just kept shooting at me. He said, I know it was 2 cops shooting at me, and the female cop is the one that shot me, was shooting towards me. He goes, and I said, well, maybe, I told him, well, I don't know what to tell you, Mio. I said, are you sure it was her? He goes, it was her. I know it was her. He goes, I saw her pointing the gun straight at me. She's the one that shot me.
The cops, right? Oh, look at them.